This is your All In preview and predictions video. All In goes down this Saturday night from the Sears Center in Hoffman Estates, Illinois. This is being considered by a lot of wrestling fans, a lot of wrestling media, as arguably the biggest independent wrestling event in the history of pro wrestling. This is being, again, ran by Cody Rhodes and the Young Bucks, the big 10,000 seat arena show. This all started from a Dave Meltzer tweet where he believed that Ring of Honor wouldn't sell out a big arena, and Cody proved everybody wrong. This is the show that literally sold out in literally less than 30 minutes. And I'm going to be very honest with you guys. This, to me, has that WrestleMania feel to it. And I know a lot of you are going to scratch your heads and wonder, how is that even possible? Well, let's put it this way. I know a lot of people that have traveled to Chicago for this event. They left yesterday, they're leaving today, early this morning, what have you. They're going to StarCast. They're going to meet CM Punk this Saturday at the Pro Wrestling Tea Store. They're going to go meet Okada on Sunday, and they're going to this event. A lot of people, including myself, I'm going to say it right now, I am so looking forward to the show. And I've said this when Ring of Honor, sold out the MSG show. To me, the game has completely changed. And when you look at All In as well, again, a show that's not being backed by any major promotion like WWE. This is literally funded by wrestlers. Again, Cody and the Young Bucks. The game has completely changed. And I know a lot of people out there as well that are happy, that are looking forward to this show. On the other side of the coin, there's those fans that are, let's say, the pro WWE fans, if you will, that are looking at this and they're frowning on it. Oh, it's indie wrestling bullshit. To those people, I'm just going to say, end of the day, you have a right to your opinion. I'm not going to sit here and say that you're wrong and this and that, but one thing is for certain. I've said it before and I'll say it again. The game has completely changed. And it's always great. I always say this all the time as well. When a company, like let's say WWE, isn't doing it for you, there's other companies out there right now that I think are doing amazing stuff as we speak. Ring of Honor, Impact Wrestling, New Japan, Lucha Underground, to name a few, that are right now, as we speak, tearing it up and doing amazing stuff. And this is how, I'm going to say this right now, and again, it's going to come off so corny, but hey, it is what it is. I treat pro wrestling like a bitch. If one bitch ain't treating me right, I'm going to go on to the other bitch. My side pieces, if you will. And that's how I view these promotions like, in a way. Again, I get it. It's so corny. It's so cheesy. But hey, it is what it is. But Mother Flowers, like I said, I am looking forward to seeing the show, and I hope all you as well, whether you're watching it on pay-per-view, whether you're watching it through the Honor Club, or another way you should watch it, and I know I'm watching it through this as well, is through Fight TV. And if you sign up now through Fight TV, through the link that I'm giving you right now, and you put in the code WWKY411 through your mobile device, you will save upon signing up. You will receive a $15 worth of credit to the purchase of any pay-per-view of your choice. So tomorrow, or whenever you want to see All In, just put this code in and you will save $15 for purchasing All In. Or maybe, just maybe, hey, you know what? You don't want to use it for All In. In a couple of weeks, it will be Canelo Alvarez versus Triple G2, which will also be available on Fight TV. And for a fact that fight will be like $80-something. Well, guess what? With the credit that I'm giving you, you can use it towards that fight if you'd like. Or any other MMA fight out there, you can use it. And you also get credits in return. So what are you waiting for? Sign up now through Fight TV to the link that I'm giving you right now. Down below in the description box through your mobile device. And use the code that I'm giving you, WWKY411. And you will receive $15 worth of credit towards the purchase of any pay-per-view of your choice. So, as you can tell right now, I am doing a voiceover. Honestly, I don't feel like being on camera for this prediction video. And like I said, I am looking forward to this show. I think a lot of fans are as well. I am looking at the card right now, and we're going to work our way here with the final match I'm going to talk about being the world title match, okay? But there's literally 10 matches on this show, 10 matches. 2 of them will be on the kickoff show, which they're calling the 01 hour, which will be available on WGN America, which I think also is great because, hey, WGN America is available over 77 million homes. So again, just the exposure this event is getting is fucking amazing. And not to mention the fact too that the sponsors for this show, the fucking sponsors, you have TGI Friday, Cracker Barrel, Hot Topic, and Pros and Tees sponsoring the show. Again, just amazing stuff going down, and I cannot wait. Again, so we're gonna start off with the Briscoes versus SoCal Uncensored. You have J.A. Mark Briscoe versus Frankie Kazarian and Scorpio Sky. This is, again, part of the 0 hour, which is the pre-show. It should be a very, very fun match. I look forward to seeing what they do here. I've been enjoying what SoCal Uncensored have been doing, whether it's in Ring of Honor or as well through Being the Elite. This is the worst town I've ever fucking been in. SCU, but again, it should be a very, very fun match. The Briscoes have been tearing it up for years. Let's be real about it. And again, I'm just happy for them, as well as SoCal Uncensored. Don't get me wrong. Guys that have been just tearing it up on the independent circuit around the world and are now getting the exposure, in this case, on WG in America, on this type of venue, over 10,000 people watching this show live in that building. It's going to be fucking amazing. And I think over a winner right now, I'm gonna go with the Briscoes getting the win here. I think the Briscoes are gonna get the win. And again, it should be a fun match. Here's the thing with this whole show as well, with the exception of the world title match, everything here is just, it looks fun. You know, there's no storyline, there's nothing built, there's no brawl on TV. Everything just going with the fucking flow, which I think is amazing. We then have the Over the Budget Battle Royal, which is a 15-man battle royal to determine who will face the Ring of Honor World Champion Jay Lethal later on All In. So some of the participants for this match, you have Jordan Grace, Moose, Rocky Romero, Cole Cabana, Ethan Page, Brian Cage, Billy Gunn, Jimmy Jacobs, Marco Stunt, who did a lot of amazing stuff over at the Joey Janela Lost in New York event during WrestleMania weekend. During SummerSlam weekend. I botched her, but it is what it is. Brandon Cutler, Punishment Martinez. I'm going to say this right now, who I see winning this, believe it or not, and it's going to play into what's going to happen later, that being the Bernard the Business Bear. And I say that because I see him winning this, and it was time to go on for the Ring of Honor World title match later on in the show. Is going to reveal to be Flip Gordon. Flip Gordon, who's been fighting to get on the show, the whole book flip, and Cody was not wanting to put him onto the show. Again, if you've been watching Being the Elite leading up to the show, it's been probably one of the most entertaining stuff to see on YouTube as well. I kid you not. I really kid you not. And I see that happening. I really, really do. But then after that, we get on to the main card here. Again, I can go so many ways with this. I really, really can. Again, every single match on this card looks fucking fun to watch. We have Joey Janela versus Hangman Page in a Chicago street fight. It should be a very, very fun match. I know Joey Janela has been tearing it up as of late. I seen him wrestle a couple of months ago over here at Wrestle Pro. He wrestled Ultimo Dragon. And a very, very fun match. He didn't win, but again, it was a fun match. But again, nonetheless, he's been tearing it up. Hangman Page as well. I feel like Hangman Page, I'll be real about it. From watching Being the Elite, he's grown on me. I remember watching him back in the day in Ring of Honor when he just joined the Bullet Club. But I would be like, why is this guy even in the Bullet Club? It's like he's the weak link. And when you watch him on Being the Elite, in the whole skits of him, like, you know, being barefoot and him being the one that killed Joey Ryan and him being tormented by the cowboy boots that speak. All of that, again, has been entertaining to see. And not to mention, too, he's gotten better in the ring. Whether you watch his stuff in New Japan or Ring of Honor, he's been really, really amazing. And again, I see someone like him down the road, maybe a year from now or so, him probably going to WWE one day. and I see a lot of good things in this future. But that being said, a Chicago street fight, I'm going to go with Joey Janela. I see him getting the W here. From there, we get the Fatal 4-Way women's match. We have Madison Rayne, who is currently taking part of the Mae Young Classic, the second one that is on the WWE Network, which is going to be starring, I believe, next week. Britt Baker, who obviously is the girlfriend of Adam Cole, who's been also doing amazing stuff as well on the indie circuit. Chelsea Green, formerly known as Laurel Van Ness on Impact Wrestling, who also has been tearing it up ever since she left Impact, and even on the indie circuit period, she's been tearing it up. Versus Tessa Blanchard, who's currently the Knockouts champion. I like the fact that, again, we're talking about this women's evolution, right? And yes, a lot of times the focal point is on the WWE with Sasha and Bayley and Charlotte Flair and Becky Lynch. But you look at outside of the WWE bubble, if you will, you have right now in this match some of the best women talent right now on the independent circuit that's not even signed to WWE yet. And again, like I said before, Tessa Blanchard's been probably doing one of the best stuff that she's been doing on Impact Wrestling. Chelsea Green has been tearing it up as well. Britt Baker, to her credit, has also been tearing it up on the independent circuit. And Madison Rayne is Madison Rayne. Granted, I'll be real about it. I haven't really been big on her in Impact Wrestling as of late. But again, there's no denying the fact that, hey, she's an incredible talent. That being said, with this match, I'm gonna go with Tessa Blanchard. I think she's gonna get the W here, and honestly, I would not be surprised if they end up putting on the line the Knockouts title, because again, a lot of these companies joining in this show. So again, I wouldn't be surprised. So I'm gonna go with Tessa Blanchard getting the W here. We get Jay Lethal defending the Ring of Honor World Championship versus whoever is going to win the Over the Budget Battle Royal. I did say earlier that it would probably be Bernard the Business Bear, and we find out that it's Flip Gordon. And again, they should have a fun match. I've been enjoying the stuff from Jay Lethal, especially on Being the Elite, him and his Macho Man impersonations. And it should be a fun match again. That being said, though, I am going to go with Jay Lethal retaining the championship. But I do feel at the same time, Flip Gordon, and to his own credit, is also doing amazing stuff. He's someone who I can picture one day being the Ring of Honor World Champion. It may not be, again, this Saturday night, but somewhere down the road, it's bound to fucking happen. There's no doubt about it. From there, we get Christopher Daniels versus Stephen Amell in a singles match. And I've been enjoying the stuff that I've been seeing on Being the Elite. Here's Stephen Amell, who is literally having his third wrestling match against a veteran, Christopher Daniels. And if you've watched Being the Elite, I want to say, not the last one they just put on the YouTube channel, but the one before that, where it has to, if it's not on that one, no, it's not on Being the Elite. It's literally on the Cody channel, I believe, right? Cody has a YouTube channel as well. Stephen Amell, again, just building up this match. And even Christopher Daniels, he's been offended by what Stephen Amell said, that it shouldn't be that hard to do pro wrestling. And Daniels went off and talked about his injury that he's gone through, all the beating that he took when he started. And again, the idea that Stephen Amell believes that this match, again, is going to be in front of 10,000 people, could be Christopher Daniels' last match. Christopher Daniels is a world beater. He's a stud, okay? Arguably one of the best pound-for-pound pro wrestlers on the planet today, and a veteran at that. And I'm happy for someone like him. Again, someone who has been around for such a long time, who should be, when you think about it, on that big, upper stage, like let's say WWE, is finally getting this opportunity to compete in, again, this big historical event that is All In. But that being said, I'm going to go with Christopher Daniels getting the W here. At the same time, though, they might just give it to Stephen Amell because, hey, Stephen Amell, he's part of Arrow. So let's see what that happens. We then get the 6-person tag match. We have Rey Mysterio, who's on his way to WWE real soon, with Phoenix and Bandito versus the Golden Elite of Matt Jackson, Nick Jackson, the Young Bucks with Kota Ibushi. all the flips and super kicks and all the high risk moves we're going to see in this match. I'm telling you right now, it's going to be fucking insane. It's going to be crazy. There's been talks of Rey Mysterio making his way back to WWE. And this is, again, the idea of we could be getting Kota Ibushi and Rey Mysterio. Think of the combinations here. Kota Ibushi versus Rey Mysterio. Kota Ibushi versus Phoenix, who I think has also been tearing it up on Impact Wrestling as well. You know, he just had a match with Brian Cage. I was watching Impact earlier. He had a match with Brian Cage for the X Division title. He didn't win, but he had a good showing. And just think of all the possibilities. So again, with Matt and Nick Jackson, who you know are going to get the big reaction. They're going to get a fucking massive pop from the people there. So anything can happen with that. But if I'm going to pick a winner right now, I'm going to go with Rey Mysterio. No, I take that back. No. I'm going to go with the Golden Elite. I think they're going to get the win here. And it should be a very, very fun match. After this, I hope I'm not missing any matches here. Holy crap, imagine if I did. We have Kenny Omega versus Pentagon Jr. or Pentagon 0M or Pentagon Dark, depending what brand you watch Pentagon Jr. in. Whether it's Lucha Underground, whether it's Impact, or on the independent circuit. This is a dream match in a way as well. This is a match that, again, can main event any wrestling promotion. It definitely can. Again, Pentagon Jr. has been doing amazing stuff with Lucha Underground, Impact Wrestling, that crazy match that he had with Sami Callihan at Slammiversary. But we know how crazy this guy can get. And Kenny Omega, again, another fan favorite that people are going crazy for. He just became PWI's number one in the top 500, number one in the PWI 500. And just all of that, you have what could be something that's ready to explode, right? They did have an exchange before, I believe in PWG. I think it was a 6-person tag when it was the Elite versus like the Lucha. I want to say it was Pentagon, Phoenix, and I believe Drago or Aerostar. I could be wrong on that. But that's the last time we've seen them actually, again, be in the ring. The idea of these two guys going to have a one-on-one match, bruh, just shut up and take my fucking money. Being that Kenny, I'm surprised because, again, New Japan is also getting behind the show as well. I'm surprised now for the IWGP title. Again, anything can change, right? But I'm going to go with Kenny Omega in the W here. Again, it should be a very, very fun match, back and forth. It could definitely steal the show. You think about it, all these matches on this card can steal the show. There's no doubt about it. But we'll have to wait and see what happens this Saturday night. But I'm going with Kenny Omega getting the W here. We then get Kazuchika Okada, the former IWGP World Champion, who's going through a midlife crisis right now, hitting people with balloons and just screaming random stuff, going up against Marty Scurll, the villain. And I've been enjoying the stuff that we've been seeing on Being the Elite. People doubting Marty Scurll that he can't beat Okada because he's too small, and Nick Aldis is giving Marty Scurll donuts to eat and, bulk up. And it should be a very, very fun, entertaining match. The crazy back and forth stuff I can see here. I would not be surprised again. Because again, Okada's Okada. Okada is arguably one of the best performers on the planet today. And you look at someone like Marty Scurll trying to get the upset finally, again, silence everybody. But that being said, though, I'm going to go with Okada. It should be a very, very fun match. Marty will have his moments, don't get me wrong. People will be chanting, whoop, whoop. But other than that, again, I'm going with Okada getting the W here. And after that, we get the main event. The main event for the NWA World Championship. Nick Aldis defending the championship versus Cody Rhodes, or Cody. I'm just going to say it right now. And this might come off like me being corny. This might come off like me being, here's a fucking cheeseball for saying it. But it's the wrestling fan within me. This is how I feel right now. I've never, ever been so invested in a world title match like I am for Nick Aldis versus Cody Rhodes. There, I said it. And if you've been watching the YouTube videos, whether it's on Being the Elite, whether it's on the All Us on the Cody Rhodes channel, right? Between Cody and the Young Bucks, or if you're watching 10 Pounds of Gold, again, they have done an amazing job to build up this match. For two guys that have never been in the ring before, never stepped in the ring before, this has to be right now the most anticipated world title match in a fucking long time. And I cannot wait. Nick Aldis, when you think about it, is probably right now doing the best work he's ever done in his career. Hands fucking down. Cody Rhodes, let's be real about it, right? If you would have told me 2 years ago or so when Cody left WWE that, oh my God, he would actually one day, run this big crazy show that's all in, literally Labor Day weekend, that will sell out 10,000 seats in less than 30 minutes. Oh, and by the way, you're competing for the NWA World title. I guarantee he would not believe that. But it's actually happening. And the story, again, writes itself. Here's Nick Aldis going into hostile territory, which he's going to get booed at. He's going to get fucking booed like crazy. And here's Cody, who you can see, even though he's saying he's not doing it for his father, but in reality he is. He's doing it to honor his father, former NWA World Champion, the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes. Rest in peace, Dusty. And the story just writes itself. Cody has the opportunity to make history, to be the first father and son to be NWA World Champion, the first second generation NWA World Champion. And if you watched, again, the videos on the NWA channel and on 10 Pounds of Gold, you can see how serious Cody is taking this match. How invested he is, how, emotional the idea of, hey, he can be the NWA World Champion. All of that is really coming into play here. And Nick Aldis, again, is coming in there, hostile territory. And if you watch, again, the build-up to this, Nick Aldis said, hey, he's being the very best the business had to offer. He beat Samoa Joe, Jeff Hardy, Kurt Angle, AJ Styles, teammate Sting Tap Out, Bobby Roode. The list goes on. Nick Aldis is not a fucking slouch. Nick Aldis, again, say what you want about him, but whether you want to call him Magnus or Nick Aldis, he is arguably, again, one of the best wrestlers on the planet today. And again, you can say that Nick Aldis, again, he's a traveling champion right now. And I said this before, I'll say it again. He's doing right now the best work of his career right now, hands fucking down, as the NWA World Champion. And again, I've never been so invested in a world title match. And I get it. It's coming off me being a fucking dork by saying this shit. But I don't give a fuck. I cannot wait for this match. I cannot fucking wait. There's two ways to go around this. I can sit here and tell you that Cody's gonna win, but then again, hey, he's funding this show with the Young Bucks. It'll be kind of obvious if he does and he gets the win. At the same time, Nick Aldis, let's be real about it. All this build up and all the stuff that we've been seeing, it looked like, hey, they're building up for Cody to finally take the belt. I'll be real about it. In my heart, I want to be Cody Rhodes. I want Cody to finally have that moment, that vindication, the big fuck you to everyone that doubted him and all that. I want him to actually have that moment. I really, really do. Because he deserves it. But at the same time, with Nick Aldis right now, anything can fucking happen. But I'm going to go with Cody Rhodes. I'm going to go with Cody. I feel like he's going to get the W here, have his moment, and again, All In, whether you like it or not, is changing the fucking game right now. Also, the fact that, hey, Ring of Honor is selling out MSG. Again, the game has fucking changed. You can be a pro WWE fan, okay, and crap on independent wrestling and say, oh, they have no power, it's whatever, it's bingo hole bullshit. But never underestimate the power of the wrestling fan in professional wrestling. The fact that, again, this show, again, not backed by any major promotion like WWE, is literally literally three guys, Cody and the Bucks, the Young Bucks, that is, right? Matt and Nick Jackson, that are funding this show. And again, it all came in a vision, and they got it done. They've sold out a 10,000 seat arena in less than 30 minutes. There's people that are in Chicago right now that are at StarCast, or they're gonna go meet CM Punk this Tuesday, or literally tomorrow, or Friday, and they're gonna go to All In Saturday night on Saturday. And again, This show has that WrestleMania feel to it. And I'm looking forward to seeing the show. But that's my honest opinion. As always, I want to hear from you guys. In the comment threads below, give me your thoughts on All In. Your thoughts on the show. What match are you looking forward to? And all that fun stuff. Or if not, shoot me a tweet on Twitter at HeelSteven, where I tweet again throughout all these shows, Raw, SmackDown, Impact, NXT. I will be tweeting as well throughout All In. I will do a review. It will be a little late, but I will do a review on All In. And I cannot wait for Saturday night. Saturday night cannot get here any faster. I'm telling you that right now. But again, guys, as well, this will be available on pay-per-view. The first hour, the 0 hour, will be available on WGN America, which is the kickoff show, right? It literally available in over 77 million homes. And again, All In is available on pay-per-view, the Honor Club through Ring of Honor, or if not, what you should be doing is head over to Fight TV right now, down below in the description box. You'll click on the link, and once you do, put in the code that I'm giving you on the screen, WWKY411, and you will receive $15 worth of credit to the purchase of any pay-per-view of your choice. So literally, if you want to watch All In, it normally costs you $40. Well, guess what? With this $15 credit that I'm giving you, you'll literally get All In for $25. It's a steal. Why the fuck not? But keep this in mind. You have to do this through the mobile app. That's how it's supposed to get done. All right. So again, don't be Bobo the Fool and you literally pay regular price. All right. Again, jump on this opportunity right now. Go all in, if you will, on this. And again, save $15 worth of credit to the purchase of any pay-per-view of your choice. Now, again, maybe you don't want to watch. Maybe you don't want to use it for All In. But guess what? In a couple of weeks, if you're a boxing fan, it's Canelo Alvarez versus Triple G 2. It will also be available on Fight TV. So you can use, again, this $15 credit and buy that fight as well. And save money on that fight through Fight TV. But that's all I'm going to say here, guys. Thank you all for watching this video. You guys have been awesome as always. Follow me on Twitter at HeelSteven. I look forward to seeing your replies. I will be doing a review. This, again, whether it's Sunday morning or Sunday night, I will do a review on this event as well. I cannot wait again. As always, hate, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, Mother Flowers, it's me, it's Steve. Hey, Mother Flowers, we are all in. That's right, Mother Flowers, we're all effing in right now. Peace out, Mother Flowers.